Kunkka is a very good suggestion.
It's good versus Centaur as well, right? Because they can't actually run away with the Stampede. You have damage mitigation.
Yeah, Kunkka would be absolutely amazing. But they don't go for it.
Oh, he looks good. The game that I got to watch. We see mid lane, and Ninja Boogie's going to suicide on the Undying to the tower. Get his mana back so he can continue pressure the top. And
Kuku, he's chasing. He's looking for Baboka. Baboka will keep his salve ticking up there. Doesn't get it cancelled. So a good amount of heal here for Baboka. Kuku's still going to try and fight another decay coming out from Ninja Boogie. Goosestomp does catch him. Baboka's still incredibly low as Kuku will chase down. Stick charges. Will they be enough to save him? We'll get a Fire Spirit out of Baboka. But the decay from Ninja Boogie secures first blood. As XSS tries to come back in, the Goosestomp not continue to chase, but Salah will return to CS.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, Baboka. They're looking, they have stuck around, as you say, very low. The two of them. Ninja Boogie will be able to take the bounty rune. TNC grab themselves 3 of them. Baboka does make Ninja Boogie pay with his life. May even get Kuku here as well. The dive actually doesn't go over him, so he didn't get that extra bit of damage that he needed to get that kill, as Kuku will survive.
Don't think.
I'm aware of you heading over.
They have to know something's up there. Like, where the hell's the mid?
Oh, they're going to have to sleep set up. Gabby, he's absolutely gone.
Yeah.
No chance there for the Terrorbladers. A successful.
Pretty ridiculous.
I mean, sure, he's not got a lot of HP, but there's other heroes as well around that HP.
Chrono.
Like this one, this man, the void, Sylar. Set up with the Chrono, getting the bashes through as well. Tims does get the Fire Blast out. Jump forward from Sylar, allows them to finish the kill. Ninja Boogie's trying to punch back onto Baboka, but the two of them will chase. They've got the time dilation slowing down the Undying as they will get both of the kills down here. Sylar getting the last touch, more money for the boy.
I do like dilation.
It does. I mean, it does so much, especially against the right sort of heroes. Against Weavers,
against Weaver, exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say too. It can fit so well versus a lot of these lineups to make early rotation.
And get the kill onto Fenrir. Fenrir was trying to head over to the bounty room, but Gabby was able to secure the bounty room from TNC in time and get the kill upon him. Top lane, Kuku.
Sentry or bottom 2. Lover walks into a sentry, getting stunned up. Lover.
Oh, he's gone. Straight away, they get on top of him. The Terrorblade is falling low, though. Time dilation from Sylar. He's looking to chase this. Mango comes out, but Gabby turns. He gets the Sunder off. He's back up to full. Now Sylar has to retreat.
One of his teammates mangoed him.
It's got to have been the Ogre, right?
It had to have been.
I think it was Tims. He's just swapped clarity into his own inventory. They got themselves on top and they get the kill.
That was
TNC.
This is giving. See, like, this is what we're talking about the Terrorblade, right? Just like, now it's an Ogre and Undying who are just farming the lane and
this
jungle.
TV's going to be absolutely massive. Top lane.
Stun in range.
I do have...
it is...
Bam.
Perfect.
And...
even you're going. Aster, they know that Aster does not have Chronosphere, but they do have everything else available. How's our Centaur doing on the blink? He's finished Tranquil Boots on top of the Vanguard. So he's just very tanky. But that's going to delay his blink back.
There we go. No message from Armel. They'll see an opportunity to drop the RP for a big old kill. And, well, they don't get it straight away, but they certainly should be able to finish it off as Ninja Boogie dives in with Kuku. The first blink RP.
The pace slowed down too much. They have to get deep vision down, be able to watch and configure those ancient camps. Gabby just farms him so quick right now at this point. Top. They will get an Undying kill, but TNC, they don't mind losing.
Bottom 2, Zast should be able to hold on top 2. Mid lane XXS pushing him pretty aggressively. Sylar is hiding in the trees. Oh, he does. Straight up goes for the Chronosphere with the Mask of Madness bashing away at the man. They get the kill. Armel's gone. Stampede's allowed to get out. They'll go for the Supernova on the high ground to help out the Fiend's Grip. Light Strike comes down as well as Lover. Picks up a second. Double kill for the Lina. They've taken 2 of TNC so far. TNC, they want to try and strike back. They move forward. Fenrir with the Nightmare Dodge buys him some time, but he will still fall. Kuku and Tims proceeding to chase down the rest of the side of Aster. Time dilation does affect Kuku. He's not going to get hit by the Light Strike though. Gets himself out. Tims and Gabby trying to hit into XXS, but with the Vanguard, he's not saved. Giving your TV a second chance.
They've got the blink now on XXS, so they can go hunting much easier now on Aster, and they'll spot Ninja Boogie.
Not the biggest kill, but a kill nonetheless. Ninja Boogie caught out on the bottom lane. They could turn it into but we'll see. We'll see what he does. I mean, he's picked up the Demon Edge. I guess he's always that temptation. He had the 2,200 gold. What about something big? And that big RP comes out from Armel. Gets himself a core kill as he catches out Lover. But, yeah, Mask of Madness and Battle Fury, it can be very, very slow. I mean, it's nice against the Terrorblade and his illusions, but normally they're pretty far spread out.
I don't know. Base hit already.
I don't know if this is going to be good enough from Sun. Trying to get away with a Battle Fury build. He does get a very nice Chrono. That'll They'll certainly make up for any sort of iron build this game as he catches the three of them. The egg coming out as well. They have lost the Centaur, but in return, they'll take down the Aegis from the Terrorblade. The Greed from Sylar going for the Mask of Madness and Battle Fury build. The Battle Fury is now done. Let's see what happens. Mid lane, burst is there. They get the catch onto Cuckoo. Cuckoo's gone. On that initiation, why not? I'm down. I want to see what he can do with it. It is a lot of gold.
A lot of gold committed, but if it makes him be able to blink out of fog, if he gets a huge upbeat, then it's within right away.
Here we go.
He gets a catch.
He gets a big old catch onto Baboka. I'm excited to see what Armel can play. So TNC can prepare for this.
They get the D-ward immediately too on that high ground. They are looking to kill the Tombstone. That is a bit of an aggressive position
They have the
there.
Sora Appeal as well. They're just going to be able to grab that Centaur away. Yules dodge there for the Who's Stop. The Chrono just coming off the back line, but the BKB's already out of the Terrorblade. An attempt to move away with the Stampede will not save the Centaur, but they get Armel in return. Now the Chrono's ended because the BKB was up there. They just did not have the damage to throw it onto Gabby. Sylar BKBing, trying to retreat for TNC. As a buyback also out from XXS. Both teams buying back their one loss that they had in that fight. Gabby's still got a Metamorphosis, so TNC can be very confident going back into the pit.
Aster has no ult.
They don't. Can they do anything to contest this? Lover's trying to step forward. There's the jump. Armel goes to the skewer. Will get yours up. Spenrid just gets pummeled down by Gabby. Still with some time left on his Metamorphosis. But Boca as well. Just too much damage coming out from this Terrorblade. The also trying to control it. Oh, XXS does manage to burst down the TB. Turn towards Cuckoo as well with the bash. They'll get themselves another. The time dilation causing issues here for Tims and Ninja Boogie as they continue to chase down. The sleep setting up onto Ninja Boogie. A buyback coming out from Baboka and Fenrir to add to this effort, and it paid
On the Weaver. But they're just so reliant on Gabby to be in the right place.
See they're coming around. See if they can get the jump. See if Gabby can sort of bait play in. Ninja Boogie leading forward. There's the jump forward from XXS. Fire Blast comes out. Jump forward to the side. Sylar gets the Chrono on two of them. Doesn't have a lot of damage by himself. They do have the Supernova and the Phoenix Grid coming out as well as the Laguna. They throw everything onto Armel. Get them the kill, but they lose the egg. The focus there from Gabby with the BKB and the Metamorphosis allows him to take down Baboka. The controls there onto XXS as he's getting slowed down by the Ignite. XXS will fall as Aster have lost two. Force on Ogre now so that extra sort of way to get in and to sort of set up for the team.
So close. Oh, Fenrir. A little weird when he has an Aghanim.
That is true. That is sort of the one sort of...
He can save a target though, right? And he can also just mess with people hitting the egg if he finds the TB after BKB. They commit forward for Tims. TNC, they're positioned in the back, though. They're smoked. RP.
He gets announced for two. BKB was already out, but the damage from Gabby is just cutting through. There's still extra time for Sylar to find the time warp. They turn in the control. The Supernova's still going to go off and successfully stun up the Terrorblade. The time lapse with the Aghanims allows Gabby the second life, though. There's a skewer. Armel picking up the two of them. Sylar is able to time that fall back out. But XXS is dead. The Light Strike comes out onto the three of them. Sylar still trying his best to punch back. He's getting the bunches onto the... Armel continuing to chase Sylar. He's got the time disabled with the Yule Scepter, but Sylar still gets the chance to go for the time walk down to Logan. Not sure the Lotus is nice
the RP, but
against the Sunders. But then again, as we've seen here, the Terrorblade hasn't really had to use Sunder most of the time because Cuckoo's there to keep him high on health.
I think he wants to play the fact that he's not like relying. It's like, oh, we're getting RP'd, I need an Aghanim. He gets RP'd in mid, but I think he wants to be his own strong force rather than being like, oh, you know.
Gold on top of the MKB. But again, they're losing his pickoff. Centaur's gone, no buyback for 50 seconds. Now TNC ready to push in a bit. Gabby did use the BKB for that kill on mid, so 40 seconds without the magic immunity.
Meta's running down pretty low too. They're trying to get as much as possible out of this while the Centaur is dead. Ward gets taken out right away. TNC, they came prepared. They've got their sentries, they've got their PPM talents.
Wanna just try and get a hook there with the skewer, but he gets used up, and there's the time lapse. Yes. Confident in pushing. They've got the BKB up in 10. Nice Manta style dodge off the Light Strike array from Gabby. But looks like they'll play it reserved and do back away without their magic. So they're going to continue to push. This should give 4.1k HP.
He gets slapped up outside. He's going to wake himself up, but this is a rush that Aster is looking to secure. The egg on the outside. Gets
You ride for it, but indeed he's sent up into the air. Rainer will pick up the Roshan. XXS gets the Aegis. He did indeed grab the cheese from there. They had a good amount of time to make sure they picked stuff up away from Gabby, but they didn't do it. He was able to get his hands on one. Does get pushed aside. There's the time lapse. He's back up to full. Gabby there with the help of the Weaver. XXS trying to go in with the Stampede. The Feast Grip comes out upon them. Light Strike right down as well. But the RP! It gets 3 of them. Perfect connection there from Armel. Allows them to beat down onto Salah. Salah does time walk to the side. Cuckoo's there with the chase, looking for both of them. As TNC wants to keep the fight going. Spirit Vessel starting to tick down Lover. He's by the shrine. He's got to wait for the Spirit Vessel to wear off. XXS going back in with the 2 stomp onto 2. Sleep as well onto Armel, holding back TNC. But TNC will continue to chase. Getting the slow onto XXS. Aster. They do have Sylar watching from the high ground. He has got a Chrono. It could be a big one, and it is! It gets the 3 of them. The stun as well, holding Armel back for a little bit, but they'll focus towards the Chrono target. There's time up to get Aghanim. Sylar trying to save this man, but it's not enough. The chain stuns come out from Aster. Skew up from Armel, at least picks up the Lina in return. And Sylar, he's not done yet. Time walks across. Time dilation onto Armel, slowing down the Magnus. Another jump forward. Aster claim Armel's life as well.
Tyler did get the important thing inside. Some chase with the BKB.
Yeah, absolutely. Good bit of everything ready to go as the push from bottom lane comes in. Gabby straight away forcing out the fortification from Aster.
Immediately gets enfeebled. Even though it's a max level enfeeble, it looks pretty intense.
I'll be getting him outside the base. Sylar is going to jump in, but BKB was out in time from Gabby, so Gabby is not going to take too much damage at all during this chrono. There's the RP on for 2 of them. A pressure shot has been popped by Sylar. We'll see if he finds a good opportunity to pop the second chrono. He's bashing down Gabby, but Gabby gets time lapse. There's the chrono. Phoenix Grip as well being used. They want this Terrorblade dead, and they'll get it. They kill off the TV. They'll get the lockdown onto Ninja Boogie on the side as well, as Ninja Boogie getting beat back away from the Ancient and away from the Brax. And TNC can still push on. Walk back on Gabby.
No meta
straight back in. This was an aggressive buyback to keep trying to push with. Feeling confident with the fact that there is no Chronosphere and no Supernova. And same set has to be careful. Gabby trying to fight. Used up here by Aster. They jump forward. They've got the burst. They're bringing him down pretty low. Jump forward from Arnold. Get the Stewart. Time lapse will get him back up to full. Gabby is trying to get on top of his targets, but Lover with the Shadow Blade able to get himself all the way away. They do get Cuckoo, and that is a bit of an awkward attempt there from TNC to keep the push going. They brought back on the Terrorblade, wanting to continue the pressure, but they punish it on Aster. So they don't kill the Terrorblade, but they kill everyone else pretty much, and now they're ready to push back themselves.
That started to feel like a bit of a desperate move there by TNC. They're just like, uh-oh, it's getting to the late stage of the game, and we only have a Terrorblade versus this like core heroes that just really continue to scale.
Game and farm, and
he's not even
he's playing for those RPs, which is sort of one of the reasons why Magnus sort of fell out of favor. You know, it's so much pressure on you to land this with ultimate, and now he does get the leader here. Get the one of them. Sylar is ready to fight back though. There's going to be a buyback. They know that they can certainly continue this brawl against TNC if TNC want to continue to chase this. They won't do so.
That's the only control that TNC has. The RP's down. Ogre's dead for 90 seconds. Aster, they've got out. So now Armel. He actually hides the refresher as well. He uses it, so he's got RP ready. This could catch Aster off guard here.
There's the jump. He gets the one, but it is a big one. The damage coming out from Gabby, and it's not going to be enough. The bait sleep. Sylar being saved there by Fenrir, allowed to time walk out. The egg does fall as TNC will continue to fight despite the very nice save there for the Void. As they take the egg down, take the Aegis as well, looking for a second attempt on to killing XXS. He's pretty damn beefy, does still have a cheese and a Stampede available. Armel screwing him back deep. There's the Stampede coming out. Yours and Light Strike coming down upon him, trying to protect him. There's the Chrono. Sylar, he only gets the one, and he realized this is not the Chrono to fight around. Jumps back up to the high ground, but Cuckoo's on the chase. He's on top of Sylar. Sylar's in trouble, and he'll fall. Cuckoo on the support Weaver getting in. Got that double burst.
He used buyback too early, so he has to be careful.
He's got to be very careful as he steps forward. TNC, they will need to be stopped if Aster want to hold on to these bottom racks. Doesn't look like they can do anything to stop it. Gabby gets the melee racks. They'll take the range racks as well. TNC now sweeping towards the middle lane. Forward, and his stomp does come out. XXS trying to set up the fight. Sunray starts to bring Tim's down pretty low. Will be soul ripped up, and decided TNC back away from the tier 3 tower. to life track onto Ninja Boogie. Quick stunner from Gabby. Gets him back up to full as they head in. Armel with the catch, securing XXS out of the base. They have the damage to take him down with the BKB commitment. They'll try their best. And it's going to be bringing XXS down only to half HP, though he's still so tanky. With the lockdown, they've got the damage on the Gabby. Time lapse comes out from Cuckoo. Stampede now from XXS as they look to continue to chase down these big kills. Can they find the big targets? Tim's is going to be found, but Armel, he's going to jump back in. Goes for the RP onto Silo, but the rest of the team have bailed on him. Armel gets Laguna bladed, and that is 2 dead without buyback on TNC. Has to know that they can look to punish for more. If there's no backup coming in this time round for TNC, Blade, the lockdown, controlling Ninja Boogie, sets up for a 3rd kill for Aster. As a back and forth game, as both teams just can throw out if they do get themselves over there. And Salah, where's he heading?
There's some TB illusions that they've got to deal with.
He's sort of saying, do you need a hand back there, lover? And he's still thinking about going up and down the lane. He's not joined his team as of yet. His team's already pushing into the base.
He's indecisive. He's kind of going back.
I mean, Salah's going to take some time to get it.
He still has Chrono as well as the refresher.
He's got the double. Yeah, he's got the double. Get themselves to tier 3 tower. Jump forward, Salah. Doesn't commit the Chrono though. Doesn't feel confident in grabbing the TB and having the follow-up damage. Go for the kill. Time is being bought here for TNC. They do have Ogre backup, but still 50 seconds without Armel's Magnus. Salah heads forward once again, but seeing Gabby does offer an incredible amount of damage. Style Blast comes out. Salah on the time walk. The BKB's out from Gabby's. He did get jumped by XXS, but a quick BKB reaction keeps him safe. Now they know there's no BKB though, Aster. They can go for the Chrono. Do they have the damage? Supernova's coming down. He has been Glimmercade. There's the refresher shot being popped. Salah's going to have the second one with the time lapse comes through. He's back up to full Gabby, but there's the second Laguna Blade. Another time lapse coming out. Can they keep Gabby alive? He's able to stage surviving with the Sunder. Gabby back up to full. They're holding the defense, TNC, but the bashes, the control, XXS is on top of him, but they've already lost the leader. Gabby is still alive. The bashes, the magical damage, it's enough. Gabby will fall. XXS with the 3-man Who-Stop, and Aster invading the base of TNC will take down the Ogre and the Weaver for a good duration. Triple kill for Sylar. Armel does have the catch though, as the Sylar Void may have picked up a triple kill with the more farmed Undyings, even though he's the second lowest from the net worth. It's not a common portion where you see an Undying with the lowest by the Diamonds. Or Sylar. He's in. 2-man Chrono successfully dropped down with the Laguna Blade. They burst down Armel. Armel bites back immediately. From Sylas, they do get back. Supernova goes off onto 2 of them, but TNC to fight if Armel can find a Chrono opportunity. That's an RP opportunity. Chrono's still down, of course, for a very long time now. No refresher shard or anything of the sort. 100 seconds without it for Sylar. It's by the pit. XXS will start the attempt to get a fight going. Tims forces down to the low ground. Sylar can still punch like a madman, but no Chrono.
So it's down inside the
pit to the pit. Gabby's making short work of the Roche as well. They do have Supernova available. Dive in. Won't quite yet look to commit it. Now they'll go for it from the high ground. Sylar jumps forward. He's trying to get into the rope, trying to steal this away. Wouldn't be able to do it. No, Gabby grabs the Aegis. They did manage to get the refresher Sylar though, so Sylar can get off another Chrono if he wishes to do so. Light Strike Laguna comes down onto Gabby. Can they kill him the once? There's the time lapse giving him a little bit of help, but there's the Chrono onto the 2. They'll take Gabby down once. They'll be able to pick up the Ogre. Can they kill Gabby a second time? Ninja Boogie falls. He's got the reincarnation talent. Sylar committing onto Gabby, but Gabby's got the BKB. The reflection's out, ready to go. He's killed off Sylar. Turns towards XXS. XXS surrounded. The Who-Stomp comes out onto the 2 of them, but he's so down low. The Spirit Vessel bringing him down pretty low here as well. Does get the hill back up by the cheese. It's got that hard as well. A lot of HP to beat through, but not an impossible amount as Gabby has the damage. Takes down XXS's center as well. So I was surprised that he didn't get it early. He's got it now. He has got that Aghanim Stampede ready to play. But yeah, Gabby. We'll see if he does go in on that Rapier purchase. He's holding on just the Demon Edge in his back half for now. XXS. Chrono focus Sylar. Gets the Chrono onto 2 of them. Straight away looks to get the easier target, but there's the time lapse save from outside. He can't get the kill. Sylar has to back off with the time warp. Tim's still alive. Falls down beside the Supernova. Does get the 2 of them. RP from Armel comes out, but he's only onto a Bane. Sylar can recommit though with the BKB as they've taken down 3 members of TNC. TNC, they're crumbling amongst this fight. Armel's caught out. Sylar goes back and gets the bash up. 4 dead on TNC.
Use the time.
Felt confident with the the opportunities of maybe having the time for the second one, but refresher is not up to 10 seconds. He didn't have a second time. Now In the mid lane, they just throw away another life. That's Cuckoo dead. He does have buff.
Siler got a great
they
started.
I think Aster can just go for the close-up
I
here now.
think so too.
I don't see TNC being able to do anything to stop this one now.
They've got the buyback now. Ninja Boogie, he's starting to build up the decays. He's got Crimson Guard 2 to block some damage on the
But
front.
Siler's not messing around. He's just hitting the Ancients, so's XXS. As, is there really anything that TNC can do to stop this? There is not.
No.
As the Ancient will fall, GG is called.
Oh, they played it. They had such good team fights up to that point too. When the hero
So
wasn't
many
popular
times.
at all. He was just like only versus, what was it, Vici, when they were out last year?
Oh, getting Axe was excellent, Paul.
No, Axe's first back. Oh,
They'll see the courier mid. Tim's, he's just got to sit there
He's got it.
and get the free money. And
Radiant's courier has
courier
been
gone for a good few minutes.
Pretty? I mean, how much regen do they actually have up top? They only have one Tango on Gabby and only 2 Tangos on
Not
Ninja
a
Boogie too.
crazy amount.
That is not enough
Well,
to
they got
deal
the
with the
courier.
pressure.
They've got more coming out.
Oh, okay.
They've got a salve on its way. Bottom lane, Cuckoo. Getting chased down here. On the case, they're just diving in, and that will be first blood. That is
We're getting here, and they're looking to try to secure this tower. Or Mel is going to TP early to try to set up for something here.
see if they can go for the easier of the 2 kills. They look towards Baboka. He's got 4 stick charges, but very low on mana. Not really a lot he can do. Yeah. On that rotation, TNC will claim the life of Baboka.
Shift.
Forced to head back. They'll look toward a squishy of the 2. Ninja Boogie taking a lot of damage here from the army of Siler, and a sleep onto the main Wolf will not save him. The Wolves and the Hellbear Smasher beat him down. Bottom lane Cuckoo trying to get a grab onto Baboka, but he had to dive pretty deep for this. He's got the backup though. Tim's and Armel underneath the tower. Sorry. Baboka kills off Cuckoo. Armel and Gabby trying their best to at least punish the Undying, and they will do so. They get the kill. It cost the 3 of them.
He wants to be able to. He wants to be the one that's like running around making plays for the Morphling to farm. I've seen a couple of these Maelstrom first kind of fall flat though. We'll see if Armel does make this one.
Another. Zipping across onto Ninja Boogie. He'll turn with the Nightmare, but first there.
The stack.
Enough, and indeed they're looking to control this. Tombstone's going to be dropped down from Gabby as he tries to invade and take over a little bit of it. Baboka and Lover turn towards the Tombstone. They'll claim it. Easy bit of 125 gold. Oh, Cuckoo! But doesn't commit with the RP. Does still have it. Holding onto it to look for a better target is Baboka. Will be chased. Skewer back onto Baboka. They've got a lot of strength from the decay. It's not enough though. Bursts come through from the shockwave and the strike from more.
Might get set up here by Ninja Boogie, but he's not level 6 yet on the Bane.
The setup. Nightmare.
There's a
Going
dying
to
here.
be dropped down as well by Baboka, but the Tombstone focus straight away. Solid buys it a little bit of time, not enough to stay alive. And now with the Supernova and the route onto 2, Aster, they've got to get themselves out of it. XXS just got the Reaper sight down onto the Bane. They'll give him a good amount of regen. It's not enough though. With the burst from Armel, he used to finish off the kill, but now Armel could potentially be in trouble himself. He's not though. TP's there, and they don't have any way to cancel it. So Armel gets in and gets out.
Very nicely done.
That they have.
Yep. Get all those early tier 1s so you have the avenue for the Roche really early on. We even see them, they already have wards prepared for Roche. They already put, like, they put a river ward. I've seen them do this a lot. Like a ward outside the Roche pit, not in your usual ward spots, just to try to catch them off guard. The long zip forward.
Well, they're not going to commit any further though. Bit of a poke onto Cuckoo. Armel actually wrapping in from the back of it. Just saying, Armel feels very strong at the moment. He's going to start punching and rooting into XXS. XXS does head across, then managed to take down Ninja Boogie. Can they get anything more? Bring down the stolen Tombstone from Gabby. Now zipping forward towards Tim's. Tim's trying his best to retreat up to the high ground, but the chase is there from Silo with the shapeshift. One more right click will do it as they claim Tim's life as well. Tier 1 tower now back to being focused by Silo and Baboka. Armel and Cuckoo still about to see if they can push Aster away from this tier 1. There'll be TP's coming back in, the Bane returning. Needs to set up onto the Undying. Shockwave down as well. Baboka will start to back off with the zip board. Nightmare's actually going to mean that he dodges some of the damage there. Doesn't matter though, they get the kill anyway. TNC beating down the Undying.
They only have to worry about the Storm trying to get that set up. For now. Long zip forward.
Zip. Let's go for the Vortex onto Cuckoo. Cuckoo's still able to skewer off towards Sylar. Sylar with the shapeshift. Chasing down Ninja Boogie. RP will be used on the 2 of them. Now let's get the Phoenix in position. Going for the Supernova the side. Sylar trying to head over. Phoenix, I believe, onto a Wolf there. A whip dog from the Bane will allow Aster to just move in and take down the egg as they'll lose their time.
Pushing in that mid lane. They're trying to set up for him. They've got the Purge, but
Baboka It's already gone. TNC's got it. They get the Roche, they get the Aegis onto Gabby, and they get out of there. Blink out from Cuckoo. Ninja Boogie will be chased by the shapeshift of Sylar. They try and turn with a brain sap, but so many summons and a big soul rip burst move from Baboka brings him down.
Cuckoo's also getting really low. Sylar's chasing forward here. Cuckoo.
Almost sort of touring him there. I love it. Just having the summons beat down a
Urge Creep is putting in work. It's actually gotten him at least 2 or 3 kills just trying to get that setup in the cache.
Sylar License still looking as strong as ever. Lover getting the control. Reaper side setup's going to be there.
God.
He's dead for 60. He does have buyback.
High ground vision.
But I think Aster, you want to force this buyback out of the Ember.
Absolutely.
You've got the pushing power. You've got the timing.
They've got all the healing, like we mentioned. They've got this crazy amount of sustain. They've got 4 earn charges too. Tombstone has placed a big far forward.
There's the buyback.
There's the egg.
The egg's going to come through. They've got the Fiend script down onto the Necrophos. The XXS will pay for this failed push. Sylar may be in trouble as well. They get on top of him with the sleight of fist, and they found him. That's 2 dead on Aster. Now 3 with the Wyvern burning down to the damage of this Ember Spirit Phoenix combination. They're hunting down Baboka. They'll find the Undying. Double kill for Armel. He had to buy back, but it's such a hard catch. Every time they see him, we do sort of see them set up around him, but there's no real way of Aster to punish the Ember player. The Fiend Script, he needs help, he is going to get it. The Fiend Script will be cancelled by Lover as he gets himself straight on top of the Bane with the Vortex. Buyback comes out from Ninja Boogie as Aster, they're looking for more. They're actually able to run down Armel there. Armel unable to play his way out of that one. They do have a Winter's Curse too, locking down more. Lover tries to run it away, he will not survive. Egg coming out successfully as Tims dives forward, looks to Sylar. Sylar trying for the TP out. They got anything to kill him off with, they can't. Can't quite get in range for the Nightmares. Sylar will be able to, the first one's cooling back down, so I think you're right. He didn't have anything to get himself back out of the river as Sylar ran in with the shapeshift.
Yeah, because he did get mana burned down, but he had a huge stick. He got sticked up. I think he maybe got an arcane booted, and then he just didn't have one.
And Aster's not done. TNC, they've tried to push on without their Ember Spirit, and they do end up losing another. Ninja Boogie dies. That's a dieback on the Bane, so Ninja Boogie would be very likely to get that kill finished off for it.
Yeah, that's a good one. Sylar. Ninja Boogie.
Sylar's in. Shapeshifts out. Gabby has managed to pick off Fenrir on the back line. Sylar, who can he get his hands on? That's the question. He's looking towards Armel. Armel with the remnant still out will be able to create distance and get out. The Shapeshift will not warrant.
This is very greedy with his play style.
I mean, it's nice against the Lycan, yeah, with his sort of the summons the army getting that mischance out, making it that little bit harder as well for them to take down the Supernova successfully. In bottom lane, Ninja Boogie going for the setup here onto the Wyvern. Tims is here with backup, looking for the Sunray. Fenrir trying his best to fly across the tree line, but the damage, it's enough. Armel comes in for the kill secure.
I mean, he's pretty not a war that we see so common, but both teams just showing how important the Roche is going to be for these next summons. Fights Cuckoo. Forward gets the bounty.
They do have the grip back onto Baboka. Is there anything they can do to save Baboka off? Well, that's going to come in with the grab straight away onto the Bane. That's the Bane gone. Baboka keeping himself alive with a burst heal. He's actually going to be fine for now. At TNC, they're going to have to try and fight 4 versus 5 for 40 seconds. Summons into the pit. Aster know that it's there. Do they want to try and force and take it against just 4 of them? But they will still respect the lineup of TNC. Arm out.
Sylar, he's popping the shapeshift.
He's ready to chase in. Ball in as well from Number. He gets a big grab. Gets himself on top of the Magnus. The egg is out, but there's no threat of an RP. They're turning towards the egg. Trying to kick it out in time. Can they take the egg? No, they can't. The Supernova's onto the 3 of them. Dive forward as well as Gabby starts to punch back. They've managed to use the stolen Tombstone also, slowing down Aster on their escape. Comes back.
These are way too important in a game versus Lycan. We can't have them actually have the vision of the back lines. If these wolves are scouting in the back, that's where you could see the
he's in.
Killed.
Straight away, gets himself on top of the Phoenix. They've got the Reaper Scythe as well. That's going to be Tim's gone. Now with the jump forward, Lover still some mana to play with. On top of Ninja Boogie, popping the BKB so he can continue to commit. The summons are out. They're on top of Gabby. Gabby pops the BKB. He's got to be careful. There's a lot of damage coming out from Sylar. The RP is there onto 2. Do they have the damage to kill these heroes off though? It doesn't look like it. Gabby will turn with Blast. Onto Lover. Lover still with mana available. Able to zip away, keep himself alive, get away from the Supernova. They do finally get the catch though. Armel with the sleight of fist and the chain holds down 1. They've killed off another as the backlines get.
And okay, so he did change to the Orchid immediately after that.
Ninja Boogie, rest in peace. Have a lot of fun once the Bane against the army of Sylar.
Gabby's actually insanely farmed. If he gets a butterfly, I don't see him dying at all. I don't think he's gonna die already after this with that BKB. Gets his Linken's broken. They've got backup Linken for him though, if they need to.
Radiant's top tower.
Look onto Gabby, but Gabby
Radiant's top tower.
able to hold his position, take the tier 3 tower now, and onto the racks. Lover with a quick zip once more. Still lacking the catch required. Get on top of Armel. TNC, they take the tower, they back off.
What happened? Gabby? Oh, okay.
He's getting the butterfly.
Yeah, I was like, what?
The Mask of Mana.
I was like, the Mask of Madness morphing. Uh-oh. There we go. They're trying to set up for it.
There's the Reapers, but there's the Nightmare save. It's going to give chance for Gabby to pop the BKB, turn around with the Feed Script down. The Cold Embrace is giving him some sort of heal on the Storm. Is it enough to get out? It's not, because Gabby morphs into the Storm Spirit and uses the Electric Vortex for that extra bit of disable to allow him to kill on Lover. Now the Winter's Curse just coming out to the two of them. Lover has brought back, goes for the big zip straight away on top of Gabby, but Gabby's more than fine to fight back. Cuckoo will fall. Armel with a quick remnant out, but Lover, he's holding the chase. He's on top of the Ember Spirit. Armel in trouble. He's got another sleight of fist and a remnant to try and get himself out of there. Yours up into the air. He gets surrounded. TNC dropping 2 as Lover buys back, dropping 3 in fact. There's Ninja Boogie chased down by the army. You see Lover come in to get him. Quite sure.
Cuckoo having a little bit of time. Commit forward.
Also the fortification from TNC.
They're starting to itemize real well on the side of Aster to try to catch these heroes.
They're ready to just push in.
There's X.
They've managed to break it in. They've got the control with the pullback for the vortex and the world's in and off. It's not Gabby. He's able to wait for him out. Armel looking to commit. Cuckoo goes for the 2-man skewers, drags them back underneath the tier 4 towers. And that will mean that they can kill off XXS, but with the pressure from Sylar, they lose the melee racks.
Whoa.
They've got so much siege potential, Aster, that if TNC can't be...
Want to go for the long wrap.
They're sending the summons in. I mean, they know that they're around here. They'll have their suspicions confirmed. Armel's going to jump out. He's now the army. There's Repeat is already there on Gabby. Gabby's picked up the Aegis. They're going to pop for the Supernova, but straight away they're in on top of Ninja Boogie. The bait is dead. Can they kill that other? They can't. They do not have enough hits in the world to kill off that Supernova. Now Gabby comes back. The RP down onto 2. Cuckoo's got the catch. The Sunray as well for Tim's comes through as they burn down a second. 2 dead on Aster. As they'll even clean up more. Godlike for Gabby, double kill for him, but Moku's not going to be able to get out either, as the Yule Scepter's there to cancel the TP. 4 kills for TNC, as we're going to still take this game.
Yeah, Tim's itemization is working out really well for them. Just like the Radiance being able to get that extra damage, but then this Aeon Disc. They commit back onto the Phoenix, gets the Aeon Disc out, he pops Egg. Fight becomes a disaster for Aster. They're not able to actually contribute up there all the way top. And Sylar, he gets hit by the Egg stun and then hit by a long duration RP afterwards. So BKB piercing disables, and then he gets focus fired as TNC punch back hard, going for the second set of racks. They should be able to clean it up too. It's 500 damage morphling. And top racks is also open if they want to go for it. Aster.
Gabby taking everything from there. Gabby's just having a brilliant morphling game. 9-0-9. And they've just got 9k in the gold as well. As Lover, again
on for Ninja Boogie.
Ninja Boogie doesn't mind. He loves it. As a Winter's Curse will come out, he'll lose his life for it. Lover, zipping in, can he find anything more? Gabby getting bursted down a little low by the remnants. He's turning into the storm, they've actually got the lockdown. Cuckoo, he outplayed him there, I believe, with that second RP. He had the refresher shard, pops it, and kills off Lover, and now Lover's dead for 90 without buyback. You move forward with Sylar, he's able to get the Aegis out of them. Kill them a second time. They do have the Hex. He's committing. They've got the Reapers as well. Necro's going to be yours up. He can't get the Reapers off in time.
The X popping.
And
He's getting stunned.
Oh, and Gabby is just beating Sylar to pieces through the BKB. GG's going to be called as TNC will take game 2, drawing this series to a game 3.
Did feel like as the game delays more, and sure you have a Stone Spirit going Bloodstones, but a Lycan going for those later stages. If you're not, yeah, if you're not in.
Well. So you see, the Tides in one lane, the Terrorblades in another. Is this Wind Ranger going mid? Or I think it's got to be a
got to cross the river toward the bottom lane.
Oh, Tim's.
He's like, hello. Gives him a little love tap.
He is level 2, Tim, so it's kill the skewer and look for some sort of cheeky player, but as it is, Sylar with that movement speed with the boots is able to get himself to the bottom lane. Let's see if things change up again. Indeed, top, he's on his own. Pop a stick charge. That's not going to save him, or is it? What? Just keep himself alive. A lot of stacks onto Baboka as well.
This is what happens when you start lane swapping a lot, right? The level advantage comes into play. Batrider hits level 2. Before they happen, and Baboka's
going in. There's 8 stacks on this Wind Ranger, and that will be first blood. Sylar still farming.
Yeah.
Expect to be
They got the matchups they wanted, right? Oh, suiciding. We'll be able to. So scary. It's empty.
Doesn't have mana though.
Cuckoo does get intimidated by the tiny rotation though. He doesn't know he's out of mana until now.
He can chase the shackle shot from the boat. They're setting things up as in goes Lover, takes the kill. Get the kill onto Cuckoo. Now, the fact that Armel is doing as well as he did in this 1v1. But we could see good things come out from the OD this game.
Yeah, once the levels build up, I mean, for OD, you have an excellent matchup versus Tiny as bottom. The Bat Rider's there. Versus the Terrorblade. Terrorblade's got 9 sticks. He buys out his items just in case they do want to dive him, because he does think they will.
One more hit from Cuckoo will do it. We have it. He's dive successful.
All of his gold though. He even, which one did? What did we see? We just saw the Tread. Did we see Tread's Hurricane Pike? Was it?
Is Tread's drum still a thing? I feel like we see a few of sort of these cores relying on that extra bit of punch and sort of mid-game to get the drum still.
Top Southern. Cuckoo's got an Arcane rune. One of the best runes for Bat Rider early game.
Nice shackle though from Baboka. Keeps Cuckoo back, keep the distance. They'll drop the tombstone. Cuckoo's trying to go for this, but I think it's going to cost him his life. Flame Break does come out. There's 6 charges onto Sylar, but the Flame Break burn will not finish him off. Good last touch and get the kill. Setups there with the Astral. Tim's trying to move into perfect position for the angle on the Secure back. Toss back. Toss though, and that's going to mean Tim's in a dangerous position. Can they get the kill on the Tiny return? Oh, the shackle. It buys a little time to hold Armel back, so he can't get the last touch onto Lover. The tree. Oh!
He's got
Not
Fairy
enough.
Fired as well. Okay, he didn't even have to use it. Very confident.
Lane, same time, Cuckoo. And again, aggressively with the Firefly. Fenrir left alone.
Turns into a mobility item. Usually ideal. Then he could go for a BKB if he could then.
You're not going anywhere.
Lane shackle. Set up Lover in on top of the bat with the combo. That's going to be Cuckoo gone.
0 gold. While top, we see Lover. He's doing a split push, and he's getting dangerously close to that Blink Dagger. He accelerated quite a lot from that rotation top with his Arcane rune.
In lane. The grabs there with the lasso, with the silence too. No chance for Sylar to get out with the Thunder. These moves, Baboka does find Ninja Boogie. He's chasing down with the Focus Fire, but Ninja Boogie is able to juke him. He'll try for TP out, the shackle shots up. Got the lockdown, holding back the silencer. Boogie trying to see if he can farm the tombstone on the way out, but will die before he's able to. Let's see.
Well, he's at 200. He was at 200 before they
For the first one.
yeah.
Oh.
Have to watch it. Most importantly, wants to finish up that Blink Dagger so they have a real initiation. Magnus do that initiation. But after, they're not giving them the space right now.
And the shackle again. They've got the catch onto the Magnus. Tim's on the front lines.
Cuckoo's got by Aster.
Yeah, so they know that they're in.
They know that they're positioned right there, so Tidehunter's going to lead the charge. He's like, alright, come at me.
Gabby's going to show himself. He's trying to go for the tier 1 tower. XXS getting focused by Armel. And get a few hits up with the Instolen. They do get the shackle onto Armel. Now with the jump forward,
nice
tries the combo, but indeed with the force, he's out of the range of the Avalanche. So the power shot flies through onto Ninja Boogie, and now the jump in the back. They've got the commitment. Now going to come out with the global silence too as they get themselves on top of Lover. Tiny's gone. XXS having to get the...
So he can look to team fight with his team and just get on top of that Tiny, get on top of that Tidehunter, and then... terrible.
Dude, those wings are a bargain at the moment. I guess it's because the hero is just not played. If it gets a win... Jump on hoop. Let's see, in the way, Baboka showing a lane, there's jump.
Baboka.
I'll take it.
Instax game. Get your Scotty, and probably, I mean, the Scotty's the big one versus the Troll and the Butterfly. He will probably go for an extra hero early on, but...
What up, Lover? Find himself a free kill here onto Ninja Boogie. Just trying to push out the lane to spend his money up on the drums.
Like a stone.
Could be worse. Oh, wait.
I have solid intelligence on
Can ravage supports.
And the
Ninja Boogie. Looking to be in some trouble.
XXS trying to get in the midst of it all. They do get the kill onto the silencer. Can XXS find anything else? Gabby and Tim's quick with the retreat, and they are well out of there. Get on top of them as they wish to do so. TNC coming out. Time to jump, Lover does get the quick combo. They are able to kill off the Magnus, but now in return with the lasso, Armel punching in. The Aegis will be taken out of the hands of Gabby, but Tiny Form, the Astral, it dodges the RP. Sorry, the Ravage, he catches nobody. XXS getting no one at all. BKB and a TP out from Gabby. The rest of them walk off, and the poor old Ty.
And sure, XXS, he's 1-0-3, but
Hey,
it's tough. Oh,
this is a free kill. There you go, he's got it. Boogie tries best to hide. Oh no, he's got him. It's going to cost him his life. Armel and Cuckoo in to make sure that TNC get the trade.
BKB freshly picked
Cuckoo
up.
leading forward, they've
Lover.
got their eyes on Lover. Lover's quick with the blink out. No contact onto him before, so Chaser Cuckoo straight in. Into the mid for them all. They'll jump forward with the global silence. Looking to go. XXS. He gets a Ravage. Off onto the two of them, but do they have the damage to get the kill? Tree Wing thrown Armel's way. Ninja Boogie Armel backing off. Sylar coming in with a wraparound. The RP going to be popped down on just to the one of them. It is no follow damage as Tims will lose his life. Armel's done his strike back with a BKB. The damage from Gabby. Not enough to get the kills, so the Sanity's Eclipse will be as they burst down Fem.
No. Be careful to not get jumped here. He has cheese, but they just spot him.
Venus to jump. Lover's in with the damage. Armel just get a chance to put the BKB. Now with the global silence, time's there for him to start racking up the entity. Punches into Lover. On the side, they've got the control with the Firefly. Sorry, not just, but just with the lasso. Onto Femres. Not enough damage to them straight away, but Gabby's there looking for the wrap around. They're backing on top. XXS. He does get it off. The Ravage. I think he's nearly onto the entire team. But still Gabby with the BKB out. Turns towards Lover. Now looks towards Sylar. Looking for that bash, and he gets it. But XXS, he's punching into Gabby on the back of it all. And Gabby will fall the one. The Sanities burst down Sylar. 3 dead at the moment on Aster. Tims trying to look for the extra bit of control onto XXS, and it is there for Gabby to take down a second. Armel also gets the kill on the backlines of Babuk.
We'll prolong it for a bit here, but Aster, they used absolutely everything there to try to get that kill. But there's names. They even got the perfect Sunder.
They did. The great Sunder, great Ravage. Not enough at this stage of the game with as big as Gabby is.
That's like 2 sets at least.
It's gotta be. They do have a couple of buybacks, but they sort of lack the skills to throw out as they utilize them all around that Roche area.
Oh my god, that swing went from like less than 3 or 4k all the way down to 17, 18k gold. Like same thing with the experience. Oh boy, Aster. They tried to make Tidehunter work.
Radiant's top has fallen.
So it's a crazy game.
One set of racks that they're holding on down here. TNC, they'll look for the jump, they will initiate on Tide, Dragon back, Lover does get the quick combo onto Gabby, but Gabby just turning the RP down onto them, holding down Sylar. 3 buybacks coming out now from Aster. As TNC,
They're giving respect, they're backing up.
they do, they back away. More than had metamorphosis. That last defense still 80 seconds until Sylar's going to have that back. See, they want to use that, they're already coming in. Lover does get the vision on, pops the BKB. Still gets the lasso off, and that allows the time for Lover to get taken down. He does have his buyback available. So we'll go straight back to the buy. XXS goes in. It's a big 2-man Ravage. They have the damage to get the kill. They've killed off Gabby. Armel trying to fight with the BKB. The Sanities burst down 2. They're chasing down Sylar, looking for more. They need the detection. The dust is out onto Tims. Tims keeping the distance. Jump ball from XXS. He's got the gush. The slow and control. Ninja Boogie's been found as well. Lover's got his hands on him with the combo. Triple kill for Baboka. TNC then just going for it. Then over from the outside with the lasso, with the RP. They've got good ways to combat this sort of invasion. The tombstone's going to be down. Aster's going to try and lead in. Fenrir sending the charge.
Shackle hits.
They get the shackle with the BKB and the focus. Do they have the damage? They don't. He'll be forced outside the bit. Tims comes in with the RP, catching the 3 of them. They're taking down the Undying. Undying will buy back straight away. Sylar's punching back. XXS. He's got the Ravage. It's just over the one, but it's enough. Oh, it's on Gabby with the Satanic healing back up, and he's being kited. The zombie's building up. Gabby can't move. It's a double kill for Sylar.
Oh my god.
TNC lose the fight around the pit. Aster take Roshan. And Baboka, he may even find another.
Look at the zombies.
The controls, the slow onto Cuckoo. Cuckoo getting taken down as Baboka tossed forward by Lover. The gem taken as TNC, they're letting this one. He does have buyback, but he really doesn't want to use it.
They've got 2 sets of racks themselves on the other side, so losing one isn't the end of the world for them here. They might just give that one up just so that the troll doesn't have to use that buyback. Bottom is covered because they have a tier 2.
under
See what Aster
Holy moly.
They want to try and push for more. They do need to go in and hit that right. Ah, there you go. Illusion's got it. Illusion's got it.
And they
would take it in time. Important. We've seen too much terrible. Just
We've seen too
let
much
us have the triple ravages. Come on. We're still going to double ravage the forward. He's on the back line. Scabby pop BKB. The global silence comes out as well. BKB out for Lover, but he can't get away from the troll. He's dead. Look at the lockdown here with the lasso onto a second.
One
there's
ravage.
the ravage. There's the one. There's the two. There's the two. Has got the damage to kill down the OD. They do. That's going to be
He's down for
dead. He does not have buyback, and now XXS jumping, chasing for more. The double ravage, 5 times the lockdown. There's a triple RP onto 3. Gabby's in with the damage. They are surrounded. Sylar with the refresher. He's got that meta back up in the BKB, punching back hard. Sucker as well to heal back up as they've killed off 3. XXS jumping in on the big old tide for a slap down onto Ninja Boogie. They may have just done it here, Aster.
This is an... I have not seen a comeback like that in such a long... Was it? It almost was a 30k comeback.
It was a 30k. I mean, I would say 26.5k. Looking at that.
My God.
As
The tips
they're
come
pushing
out.
in. The tips indeed. I don't know what that's all about. I've not been reading any drama. As Aster, they
good.
close the game 2-1. They will take the series against TNC. And TNC, they're going to be a little bit